Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Derek here, the review, back again with another video. And Sony, just either say this movie's garbage and don't try to tease us into thinking, oh, we got a secret reveal at the end of this movie, because Kraven the Hunter has been removed from the schedule again, and it's been delayed to December of 2024, which I gotta say, Sony, what are you doing with Kraven again? Because I feel like you're doing this again with all your spin-off movies. For those of you who don't know, Kraven the Hunter has been shifted 4 times this whole year, basically. It was going to release earlier on in January of 2023, then moved over to October. We already got a trailer during the summer, but after the whole writer strike, actor strike that happened last year, it got pushed from October to August of this year, and it just moved again from August to December, and I'm thinking, what are you doing, Sony? Because I feel like there's something you're doing that I feel like is gonna piss off some of the fans watching it. It doesn't seem like a big deal per se, because I'm thinking, oh, movie dates release all the time. They move. They're not gonna be ready as soon as it comes out. But you got to remember, we got a trailer for this last year. Some, I wouldn't say some, but I feel like I've seen it once or twice. I've seen it twice in my movie experiences saying, "Oh, it's coming," and it says October, and I'm like, but we just passed that. I haven't seen it yet during one of the Spider movies. I feel like one Spider Monday, I'm gonna actually see Kraven the Hunter trailer before it, and it's gonna say it in December something. But I feel like if they're gonna be doing this for a reason, I feel like Sony should just give up, because I think I did mention this in a previous video about Venom. Venom 3, if I'm being honest with you, is the only movie, or should I say Sonyverse movie, that I'm actually excited for. It's the last Venom movie we're getting for this trilogy. Tom Hardy's already done. And after that, who knows? Sony's going to continue doing their Spider-Verse, and with their spin-off universe, I feel like they should just end it at this point, because it doesn't make any sense. And no, I'm not saying it because all their movies are garbage. I'm saying it's because all their movies don't have any factor in being a success outside of Spider-Man related characters, and the ones who you look at and you're like, Spider-Man. Venom is a close contender, because if you think about it, the symbiote is in correlation with Spider-Man. He looks almost like a black Spider-Man. You already can tell from the eyes. He's monstrous. And the only difference is that he doesn't have the spider logo in that movie. And I feel like at the end of the third one, he might just get it, if I'm being real with you. Kraven shifted from August to December. And if I'm being honest with you, December this year, there's a lot of stuff coming out in December, and I feel like it's going to get swept out, and I feel like there's going to be no competition when it releases. This December, we got Mufasa, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which we already know how that's going to turn out. And I feel like either one of those two movies are going to end up beating Kraven the Hunter, because no kid is going to be like, oh, let's go see the movie about the Hunter from Spider-Man. They're going to go see Mufasa or Sonic, because we're going to bring in Shadow, and Keanu Reeves just cast a Shadow, so, ooh, I can't wait to see how that goes. At this point, I feel like Sony should just try at least release it when it was going to release, because I don't even think they know what they're doing at this point, because they've done this before with Morbius. It was going to release in January of 2020. We didn't even know whether or not it was going to be like, oh, it's going to be some secret reveal at the very end of this movie, because they already showed some of the Spider-Man Easter eggs. Like, we already saw his murderer spray painted on the wall, Michael Keaton coming back as Vulture. That was interesting until when you watch the movie, it's like, where's all the Spider-Man stuff? And they saved Vulture for the post-credit scene. Same thing with Madam Web. We went in thinking, okay, so this is going to be relating to Spider-Man at some point, because she can see the Spider-Verse. And looking at the trailers, they changed the plot of this movie. So instead of Ezekiel Sims going after young Peter Parker, as it was rumored, it's him going against these three Spider-Women, and Madam Web is the one in charge. And I'm thinking, oh, this could be good and this could be bad. As much as I tried enjoying Madam Web, it didn't, and I'm being honest with you. Some of the original concepts of what they had for the movie are better than what they do with the movie after post production. They make changes for no reason, and even though they could have had a good movie or a more decent movie at the start, if they want to detach themselves from Spider-Man, just do a Spider-Man story and just say, "Oh, we can't use Spider-Man, but we can have associated Spider-Man characters from the Spider-Verse." So like that, you can actually have spider-related characters and not rely on Spider-Man all the time. All I know is that I feel like Venom comes out in October and Kraven comes out in December. I just know for a fact, and I'm putting money on this one, that let Venom come out first, because Venom doesn't have any changes. It's not getting any reshoots, nothing like that. The movie's done, and once that's done filming, that's the movie we're going to get. And since Kraven is coming in December, who knows? It could come out as the way it is, or they might have added a post credit scene saying there's this hunter in New York, and it's a spider person because they can't say Spider-Man. I feel like they might just say Spider Person or a man spider if I'm being realistic with you. I might have gone too far into saying a lot of stuff just for saying, "Oh, Kraven the Hunter is coming out in December now," but I don't know. If I'm being honest with you, the Sonyverse at this point, I already said either 1 or 2 videos ago, let this be it and have Venom be the swan song at least. Think it through and let's say, okay, we're gonna redo this whole universe thing, or at least cooperate with Marvel Studios so like that we can have more of our Spider-Man characters in that universe. But I feel like at this point, Sony, just stop trying. Stick to the Spider-Verse and stick to your partners at Marvel Studios because whatever spin-off universe plans you have right now, it's not gonna work. Craven had a good idea because it was rated R and it included Kraven, the Chameleon, and the Rhino. But I feel like without those factors in that movie, none of it is going to be interesting because I feel like you're holding Kraven, and the MCU could have used Kraven a while ago because Spider-Man 3, which before it was changed to No Way Home, the original plot was going to be Kraven hunting Spider-Man, which would have taken a bit of inspiration from Kraven's Last Hunt, and I feel like that would have been a good story, but we got the movie we got, and because Holy Sony wanted to hold this together, they didn't want to show Kraven the Hunter hunting Spider-Man and said, "Oh, we'll set him up so like that in the future he'll fight our Spider-Man." Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All I can say is good luck. Kraven was done better in the PS5, and Sony, Venom 3 is all you got. Just admit it. Alright, you guys, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. All my social media is down in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.